Hey Megamaniacs, this is Mr. MegaManFan, and today I'm showing off the 3 models of Game Boy Advance SP that I currently own. Starting with this one that I believe is referred to as Cobalt Blue, although it almost looks a little bit purple to the naked eye, but when you hold it up under a camera light, it does seem to have a more bluish tint. I've also got this NES Classic style Game Boy Advance SP. Both of these are the AGS 001, as you can see from the model numbers on the back. And I've had both of these since they first came out, which is why they are a little scuffed up from use. This SpongeBob SquarePants edition is also a little scuffed up, but this was a recent acquisition from my friend Phil. And as you can see, I've already got the EverDrive for Game Boy loaded into it because it has the backlit screen that is much brighter. It is the AGS 101, which is why I wanted it so badly. I've always got my eye out for AGS 101 models, and now I'll be looking for ones like the Pearl Blue and the Pearl Pink and trying to add those to my collection as well. Now, that's not to say that these non-backlit screens aren't playable. The front lit is okay. It's certainly better than the original Game Boy Advance, but compared to the backlit screen of the 101, it's just night and day in terms of the visibility. But still, I'm happy that my original Game Boy Advance SPs are in working condition, and cosmetically they may not be perfect, but they're not completely beat to hell. In fact, I'd say the NES Classic one has held up remarkably well, considering that out of all 3 of them, it's probably the one that I use the most. Now, that may in time change now that I have the SpongeBob SquarePants one with the brighter screen. That one will probably end up being used the most, but this NES one definitely got a lot of love back in the day, but I've managed to keep it in fairly decent shape, other than maybe the bottom label. That's the only part that really seems to have been scuffed up a lot, but the buttons and the screen and the layout of the NES styling, it all seems to be pretty much intact. And I want playable stuff. I don't want cosmetically perfect stuff that I would never touch or use. I'd rather have something that looks okay, not totally beat to hell, but something that I could still pick up and play when I want to. And all 3 of these are all working, so that suits my purposes. I'm not buying something just to look at it for eye candy. I want stuff I can play. I'm Mr. MegaManFan. Thanks for watching.